Yeah, Zaga, Yaga, you know the vibes. You rocking out with your truth. Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. Yes, top of the evening, y'all. Or good afternoon, it ain't evening, but you know what I mean. I put Frank Martin in the title, but this is more so about Edwin De Los Santos, right? Frank Martin as well, but right now Shakur Stevenson's name is buzzing, right? Um, Edwin De Los Santos, I just seen the footage of him pulling up to Newark, calling out Shakur Stevenson in Newark. I want to talk about some of that, right? I want to address that. Shakur Stevenson hasn't lived in Newark in forever. Um, there's no secret where Shakur Stevenson has set up shop at in Houston. So Edward De Los Santos, who is a premier boxing fighter, think with Samson, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, so much going on with boxing. But it's like, bro, why pull up to Newark? You would have been better off pulling up to Virginia because when Shakur left Newark, he was in Virginia for many years before, now residing in Houston. But you're pulling up in Newark. You're acting like you want to fight Shakur. He doesn't want to fight you. Um, but I want to put this out there for the educated, that the smart boxing people, because a lot of boxing people to me, they don't use their minds and think, right? Edward De Los Santos is a premier boxing fighter. Why haven't you fought Frank Martin? Um, why do all of these guys over there, right, that have these fights over there for themselves, right? But see, none of you guys question this or like to speak on this because it kind of exposes the whole premier boxing theory, right? But here you have another premier boxing champion fighter who is calling out Shakur Stevenson or saying Shakur Stevenson is ducking him now, right? Doesn't want the smoke with him. Maybe you should have took out Frank Martin and you would have been in that purse bid for tomorrow. You would have been in that purse bid for tomorrow. Maybe your handlers should have been like, why is Frank Martin fighting such and such, such and such? Why don't he fight me so I can be in position over here? But no, what you guys do is, like I said, you guys know it's a lot of fluff, like Bernie the Boxer would say. Like I like to say, smoke and mirrors that other people stole, ran with. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors over there. You guys are in-house fighters, right? But you guys will, and I say this respectfully, sell your ass for the bag, right? You know that a fight with Shakur Stevenson, for all you guys over there, right, is a big profitable fight. And you also know that in fighting Shakur, right, and Shakur mopping the floor with you, you can still go back over there and beat somebody. But now if you get the floor mopped by one of your fellow janitors over there, and I say janitors like, respectfully, then you're kind of exposed. You're kind of exposed. But hopefully y'all are catching the source because why aren't Edward De Los Santos and Frank Martin, why they never fought? It's so much easier for those two to fight, right? But yeah, he fought guys like Joseph Adorno. Well, maybe Joseph was one of the Adorno brothers, man. I get them mistaken, man. It's three of them. They all look alike. They all got J names, Jeremy, Joseph. He fought one of those guys, right? But why did you fight Frank Martin, man? Why do you? Why? I'm gonna tell you something about the PBC, right? And the matchmaking and Tom Brown over there, right? They will have guys that they have right there that's on the borderline of like being the goods, or they want you to think they're the goods, respectfully, and they'll move them a particular way, right? A la Frank Martin, a la Elbow De Los Santos. These are the guys that should be fighting each other to prepare them for Shakur Stevenson. But hey, what do I know, right? Yeah, I wanted to put him in the title, but it was like, why put him in the title when he's not gonna get the fight? Like Shakur said, soon come for you, soon come for you, right? It's Frank Martin's day. Frank Martin's day of judgment is coming tomorrow. Um, Frank Martin will be fighting. I mean, well, the first bid is tomorrow, man, right? And we're gonna see, like, somebody's gonna get the fight, somebody's gonna pay for it, right? And then they'll probably fight. And now I'll talk about Frank Martin. I want to know, right, from all the Frank Martin supporters, man. Somebody please share this. Tell them to pop up in here. Um, get up in here. Cause like I say, hey, what do I know, right? I don't really know shit. Shout out to my Zoe on deck, Big Blunts and Boxing, Stop I say, right? Like I don't know shit. So I want people to feel like I'm a humble dude. Come in here and educate me, right? As to because I know y'all might say, oh, you're biased. Your nephew was signed with Jay Prince and them, so you're gonna speak. All right. So fuck it. Let's throw all that out the window. I'm not biased right now. Explain to me why, like this, what I just broke down, why those two guys, Edward De Los Santos and Frank Martin, haven't fought one another. They're both over there. They're both like Shakur. Both of these guys, I'm seeing people say that they'll whoop the shit out of Shakur. So why are y'all worried about Shakur? But it is what it is. So please, just feel free to enlighten me. Educate me on this because I want to know. Like, I know I've been on record to say, like, I like Frank Martin, Leonard Ellaby voice. He's a good little fighter. He's a great fighter, a good little fighter. But I don't see him doing anything with Shakur. But a lot of you guys feel like Frank Martin is the goods. So please explain to me why he is the goods. Like, what is so special about him other than him being signed to Earl Spence? And majority of the YouTube community are Earl Spence idol worshipers. What has Frank Martin actually done? To be honest with me, I wasn't sold on Frank Martin when he fought Jackson Marinez, and I seen old Richard Comey just dog walk him, and Frank Martin kind of struggled with him. But like I said, hey, what do I know? I don't really know nothing about boxing. I just know I listen to you guys, but I don't digest what a lot of you guys say because a lot of stuff that you guys say, and I say this respectfully, rest in peace to Roger Mayweather, don't know shit about boxing. But feel free to fill me in on why Frank Martin is like that and why Frank Martin, right? And I say, I want y'all to catch this up. Why Frank Martin would give Shakur problems. Meanwhile, the last time Shakur lost was to another excellent international world champion fighter, and my guy, Robesi Ramirez. Little Robesi. That was the last person to defeat Shakur Stevenson. And I damn sure don't think Frank Martin is nowhere caliber of a Robesi Ramirez. And we could debate on that too. We could debate on that too. If you got like I said, I don't debate, but if you guys differ from my opinion, feel free to educate me, enlighten me. Each one teach one. We can all learn something. But I just don't see Frank Martin on a Robesi Ramirez level. Is that a fair assessment? Y'all do know who Robesi Ramirez is, right? Yeah, do y'all know who Robesi Ramirez is? Maybe you don't know. All right. Maybe you don't know who Robesi is. That is Robesi Ramirez right there. Mighty Mouse, I call him. And Larry Wade. He is the WBO champion right now. He just went on the road and defended that title, that WBCO strap. And he did it rather impressively. Great knockout. Great knockout. He hits hard. He's the last one to defeat Shakur Stevenson in the Olympics. He won the gold. Shakur took the silver. But now a lot of you guys are to believe that Frank Martin will defeat Shakur. But how? Why? What does Frank do, right? That you guys think he can defeat him? And like I said, I wish I had Boxing Guru's number. Boxing Guru is my guy, formerly the Wild Hater. I love him, very knowledgeable elder. He's an elder, he's older than me, but he knows his boxing. And something that he said about that fight in particular, um, he hit it head on. What the keys to the victory for Frank Martin, and this is why I don't think Frank Martin could do it. And I'm gonna break this down. Please share this shit to the PBC guys, to the guys that know boxing over there and think that Frank Martin will win. Because I want them to break this down for me now, right? Yes, Frank Martin hits hard, and Derrick James has him sitting on his punches. I know that. I take that into consideration. But I also take into consideration how when he does step on the gas, right, then he's tired. See, one thing about Shakur Stevenson and the people that I talk to that are very knowledgeable about boxing, they said that Frank Martin would need to do this relentless pressure. And my comeback to that is I agree. But when we seen him apply relentless pressure for a round, the next round he was gassed. So how would he be able to sustain? Are y'all following that word? Sustain that type of pressure round and round and round and round against Shakur Stevenson if he could not do that against others. Is that a fair assessment? Are y'all following that? Are y'all following that source? You know, are y'all following that source? Because like I said, I like Frank Martin. I like him. Great little fighter. But I wish he would have fought Edward De Los Santos. You know, but instead of both of these guys, well, he's going to get the fight. But Edward De Los Santos is acting like Shakur doesn't want smoke with him. Like, brother, please. Like, and you're Dominican. You're my peoples, man. But it's like, bro, come on, man. I know you're trying to get paid. You want your name in the loop and all that. Why didn't you take out Frank Martin? Y'all was over there. You know, you should have took out Frank. That would have been a great name. Because Frank, one thing about Frank, to me, he has a following because of his affiliation, who he signed to. So that would have been, but knowing how they move over there, they know probably both of you guys are huffing, I puffing, I blow your house down type of guys that, you know, you guys are manufactured, you know, it's a decent word to use. You guys are manufactured fighters, and they prefer both of you guys to get cashed out by a Shakur Stevenson. Because you know who else is over there too? Why you guys aren't trying to get in the ring with him? Tank Davis. Tank Davis is over there. Why do you guys don't want to fight Tank? And Tank is the bigger of the bag. Why? Why don't you want to fight Tank Davis? You know? I'm only saying that because respectfully, PBC guys, when they come off the porch and they go against these top ranked fighters, you know, these guys that go through the Brad Goodman and Brad Jacobs, you know, matchmaking system over there. And they always say top ranked guys don't fight nobody. But goddamn it, when they fight a PBC fighter who everybody claims are the best fighters in the world, they have the better resume. It seems like these PBC guys, they seem to be tiers and levels underneath the top ranked guys, man. And I always find that, like, I be finding that weird. I be like, damn, but they always be saying that top ranked guys don't fight nobody, man. They always say that, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. They had me kind of fooled with that, right? You know who made me a believer? My nephew, Jihad Tucker. We fought. I remember this fight. It was cold as hell. I didn't want to leave the hotel. Turner Stone's Casino. We fought Akeem Black. And I remember when the email came about the opponent, and it was Akeem Black. And I was like, man, you know, we was fresh in,
And I remember Akeem Black, he fought Joey Spencer, and he went the distance with him. And Joey Spencer was the PBC killer before Jesus Ramos and all. That's another. I wish we can get a hold of him too, but that's neither here nor there. But I remember Hakeem Black, and I was telling my brother, I was like, "Yo, that's the guy. He went the distance with Joey Spencer," and my brother was like, "Yo, we're gonna stop him. We're gonna make a statement. We're gonna stop him." And I was like, because you know me, I was at one point. I was on that PBC Kool-Aid a little bit too. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, he went the distance with Joey Spencer. Yo, Joey Spencer's the goods, you know. I was on the PBC Kool-Aid. I was like, I don't know. Yo, Jihad might have been, I think he was 18. He was 18, man. We popped Hakeem Black's head off. But he went the distance with Joey Spencer. And that's when I really started to really start. See how many times I had to say really start. I really started to do my homework more. Like, man, a lot of these guys over there, they suck. Respectfully, sounding like my brother right now. Well, that guy, he sucks. Respectfully, though. You see how I said it respectfully? That guy, he sucks. Right? And then it really dawned on me how these guys over there, they don't really fight nobody. You know, they don't fight nobody. But you know what they do? They get all these internet weirdos to punch propaganda and run with narratives, right? Like I said, back to Jesus Ramos, Jihad will beat the shit out of him. And you know how I know this? Just trust me, I know this, right? Because one thing about boxing, right? For those that are really in the game, everybody works together, right? So when you go to Vegas, you go Texas, and you go to Florida, and you know you move around sparring, the stories get out, right? Like I told my man WCS, I knew Trayvon Marshall was gonna get knocked out by Dude. We worked with Dude, right? And I knew that was gonna happen to Trayvon Marshall, and I liked the DC sniper Trayvon Marshall. Came up with him. I remember sparring him when Jihad was 17, him and Jaleel Hackett. But I told WCS could tell you this. I said, yo, he's going to get knocked out. And he's a great fighter, but they ruined him. He came into that fight 7-0, 6 KOs against 6 nobodies. Now, he won it in the ring against a guy who was much older, Olympic pedigree. But if Trayvon Marshall would have been moved right, I think he could have won that fight. But had they moved him, they ruined him. And that's why we seen what happened on that night in question. But that guy, we worked with him in Vegas. We was out there in Vegas when Jihad moved up. And I said, man, Trayvon Marshall can get him. But they ruined Trayvon Marshall. I knew this. Because Trayvon Marshall can box. But when you get a false sense of confidence, are y'all following that right now? A false sense of confidence as a fighter, because you're not fighting durable, credible guys. You're fighting guys that might take a couple of shots, then fold up. That's not preparing you. That is not preparing you, right? Because when you do get a guy like Trayvon Marshall fought, you see what happened. He was able to stand up to those same punches that you were putting on other guys, and they were packing it in. See, everybody is not going to pack in your punches, especially when you're starting to fight upper echelons or durable type of guys. We just seen this take place with one of my favorite young fighters. I love the guy, Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason went the distance, but he was hitting my man with everything. And like Pop said, shout out to Pop, that's my guy, Big Lion, right? He said he's like a bad piece of meat because he's not going nowhere. And that was a great fight for Abdullah to get those rounds in. But see, this is the type of shit that Top Rank gives you, right? They give you these durable guys that's going to stand in there and take your shit and even put something back on you. Because if you watch that fight, Abdullah took some shots, but he showed a Grenite type of chin. But he was in there with a guy that wasn't packing it in. See, these are the type of fights that you need in development. And a lot of you fans, you boxing connoisseurs don't pay attention to these type of things. Not only do you not pay attention to these type of things, you overlook them. You overlook them. So then when you see a guy, let's use Earl Spence, for example, get steamrolled by Terrence Crawford, it fucks you up. But then if you really look at Earl Spence's resume, unprogrammed, not with the program eye, but unprogrammed eye, you say, damn, you think about it, Earl Spence really never fought nobody. He fought guys that we were programmed to believe were somebody. Are y'all following that right there? Did I lose a lot of y'all with that? Did I lose a lot of y'all with that? Facts, T. They give them cab drivers. But hey, what do we know, right? What do we know, T? What do I know? They give them cab drivers, and I'm going to use my uncle's words. They give them bus stop bums. You know what a bus stop bum is? That's an old boxing terminology. That's a guy that they give a fight to. They fly him in, and you know how they let him go home on the bus. You know how they let him go on the bus. He gets flown in. He gets the per diem, a stay, and you know how he goes home on a bus stop bum. That's what those guys over there fight. Bus stop bums, man. Man, this drink right here is good. You know, my daughters is learning. They are learning the tricks and the trade of the source. They made that drink. Great blend right there. Messiah is getting good. Her knowledge is strong. The source is strong in her. But yes, yo, T, man, I was talking about you earlier, man. Yo, you did your thing the other night, T. I gotta have you on again and let you drop your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know your boxing, brother. That's why I didn't hesitate to give you the link and let you get on here and spread the word. Let you spread the word. Because you know your stuff. You are a student of the game. See, a lot of guys aren't students of the games. You know what they are? They are in the way. And they are followers. They are followers. They are sheep. So you can take that out the freezer now because it's going to freeze up. Just leave it in the refrigerator. They are sheep. Grab me a little pastry right now, y'all. Power up. It's hot today, man. Summer was officially over. They tried to turn up on Labor Day, man. They tried to turn up today, man. God, man.
Mom has to go to work today.
Yeah, normally, you know what? I used to be out there Brooklyn Eastern Parkway for the Labor Day parades. I have yet to go for one since COVID, man. I haven't been out there since COVID, man. That was a daily tradition. The Nutcrackers, we go out there and turn up. Haven't been out there in years though, man. Haven't been out there in years. That was good. That was good. Yo, shout out to Warheads Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Source Sisters reviews. Yeah, a huge shout out to Warheads. You know the vibes. Networking with real networkers. None of this no more networking with nobody niggas that be hating. A lot of you niggas just it's sad, bro. How niggas hate, bro. It's sad, bro. It's sad. I got War the Planet of the Apes on right now. He said, yeah, man, I had a good time chopping it. Yeah, man, you got to come on more often, man. You got to let me know when you're off, man. When you're off, I'll shoot you the link and let you rock, man. You in World Combat was good. That had great chemistry. Yeah, that live was so good. You had other content creators trying to talk the same shit y'all was talking the next day. Cornball niggas, man. Niggas be cornballs, man. But then they try to act like they don't know niggas. Like, nigga, you know me, nigga. You want to be me, nigga. Real talk. You want to be me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You are a fraud. You know who you are? Yeah, a lot of these niggas, man. they move like, yeah, they're gonna make me get on my 5 heartbeats. Them niggas be moving like Flash, T. Yeah, T, they be moving like Flash. Yeah, you remember how Eddie Kane said, "What does it feel like to be me?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said, "What does it feel like to be me?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, remember Flash? Yo, Flash always did want to be Eddie Kane, man. From the opening act. Remember when Eddie Kane came in there running from the card game? Yo, and how Flash was in the cut watching his moves. Yo, Flash was watching how he's putting it down. Yeah, he always wanted to be like Eddie Kane, man. He said, "What does it feel like to be me?" Word. Yeah, the new guys. Yeah, we no longer the new guys now. Yeah, they was on the new guys back then, man. I wish I was on the YouTube wave then, man. Nah, man, I wish I was on it then. I wasn't on it like that, man. Cause them niggas like one thing about the internet wave, that's all them niggas do. They internet niggas, man. Like pull up to a fight, my nigga. Cover a fight, man. Yo, niggas don't cover fights, man. They don't go to fights, bro. They don't go to fights in their region. Like, come on, go to a fight. Yeah, go to a fight and shit, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come back on here and just put that out there. I gotta plant seeds, man. That's what my peoples be telling me. Like, yo, plant the seed, man. So yes, if y'all are listening, I know I got y'all with the title because I'm learning how to do that with the titles. But this is mainly about Edward De Los Santos and Frank Moore. Why you two didn't fight one another, man? You guys are over there. You guys are the big bad wolves. Why y'all never fought each other, man? That's an easy fight to make, man. But yeah, y'all niggas want to fight cab drivers, like T said. Y'all will fight cab drivers, and then my man Shakur is getting them M's. Y'all niggas, I'm on my daddy. Yeah, fuck that, man. Yeah, I'm about to start disrespecting these niggas, man. Pause, right? Yeah, y'all niggas always talking shit about Shakur and wanting to fight Shakur because Shakur's touching M's. You have my man Danny Jacobs. So you ain't touching M yet. You seeing the M? Shakur's seeing M's. That's why Edward De Los Santos and Frank Martin want to fight him, right? Because they not touching M's. My nigga, Danny Jacobs, I was right there. Danny Jacobs said, yo, you ain't touching M yet. You touching M's? I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. You guys are going to get there. Like Shakur told you. You're going to get there. You ain't touching M yet, my nigga. Nah, man, you ain't touching M yet, man. Yeah. They know Shakur's touching M's, man. They want to fight Shakur because Shakur's touching M's, man. Nah, man. No, leave that alone. Leave that alone. We got the package. Shout out to Warheads. Warhead Candy. Nah, man. It's like I said, salute, man. Real people do real things, you heard? Real ones do real things. Shout out to Warheads Candy. For those of y'all want to see some of my work, Mr. Show Me Your Work, Warhead Candy. Right now, I think it's on their storyline. They what do they call that? Repost or whatever. Some of the source work. But shout out to them, the package. More reviews on the way. More reviews. But hey, what do I know? Listen, put that down. You guys, put that down. Don't touch the stuff. Don't touch the goods. Do not touch the goods. But shout out to Warheads Candy, man. They will be getting the Sauce Sisters experience review and all of that. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up and enjoy. And what's the Coach Reen, do you want to close? You want to talk about any fighters? Yes, Jihad Tucker will be back real soon. In a city near you. Be on the lookout for Jamali Tucker, probably one of the hottest young prospects in the game. Yes, prospects, amateur prospects. I'm saying, right? I'm telling people right now, man. This is the stock that you might want to invest in now, man. Get with Morley now because I'm telling. He's 14. He's 14, and you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait too long, and then when you try to get with Morley's just gonna be. He's gonna be out there, man. I'm trying to tell you right now. He's kind of out there right now. If I was to let you see, put that to some. Come on, man. Stop touching. Stop touching stuff. No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop touching this stuff. Stop touching this stuff. But if I was to let y'all see some of the messages that I get, right? Some of these emails and texts that I get from some of these guys, man. It's a blessing, man. But I'm saying we're blessed, man. God is good. That's why I said I hit my man up today. I said, yo, I'm done networking with niggas, bro. I'm not like a lot of you niggas is fake, bro. Niggas talk about, oh, I'm a real nigga. You know, you're a real hater. You're a real jealous nigga. You're not real. You're not real. You know, if you was real, you'd be like warheads, right? You'd be like some of these other people, right? You niggas is so real, right? I'm gonna tell you something about a lot of you niggas, right? That claim y'all real. You niggas is so real that you'll go fuck with a nigga that screams on you, right? Meanwhile, a real nigga that's doing real shit that you talk about, wanting to aspire to do or speak on, you won't even smash his like button. You won't even smash his like button, man. You know, like, come on, man. Where they do that at? YouTube? Yeah, where they do that at? YouTube, right? But niggas is real niggas on YouTube. Okay. But yes, we are going to wrap this up. Yeah, you can wrap it up. Go ahead.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Give the huge thumbs up. Let's go. We don't fight. We don't subscribe to Warheads on Facebook and Instagram.
That's right. Shout out to Warheads, man.
Warheads is a good thing.
That's right. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Ha.
Screw you.
Screw you.
You gotta tell them what you want, Joe. Now pick it up.
Great fight, Errol. Great fight, my nigga. Great fight, dog. Great fight. That nigga is fucked up. Damn.